Another guy who's got lots of talent, Brad Pitt. He's possibly the biggest movie star around, but now he's using a celebrity for good to help the people of New Orleans who lost virtually everything nearly 2 years ago. I caught up with him in the Big Easy on Wednesday.
I mean, this house here looks like a standard construction site, but it is really dedicated to the quality of life of the family that'll live here. It is about fairness. It's about dignity.
When Brad Pitt looks around New Orleans, he sees a series of wrongs, but he also sees an opportunity to make some things right for the displaced poor of the lower Ninth Ward.
It's a justice issue. You know, I mean, what we saw at Katrina is that there is a portion of our society that's being overlooked. And in the aftermath, we're not going to be able to bring back the friends and family that are lost. We're not going to be able to bring back their heirlooms and their photographs. But maybe we can provide a better way of life. Maybe we can find some good out of this. And that has to deal with justice and fairness.
As we first reported last year, Pitt has teamed with the environmental nonprofit group called Global Green to build eco-friendly, low-income housing. A year after completing the design stage, the project is well underway, cutting through bureaucratic and political red tape to provide something tangible for the victims of Katrina.
A month after the storm, they're the ones that decided, and we found them and started working with them. So it was not, you know, the environmental nonprofit leader, Brad Pitt, that solely made this decision. It was a neighborhood resident.
This is a moral position that says it's not okay anymore to say, okay, we'll just build a little cheap house.
Okay. It's not okay.
You can live there. I'm not going to live there, but you can live there.
You see that FEMA trailer over there? It's rife with formaldehyde. That trailer that the people are having to stay in is poisoning them even as we speak. That is not respect for the people.
You sound like you're speaking not just as somebody who's coming from the outside, and you're coming in and you're looking at it and saying this is not right. It sounds like you're now speaking as a New Orleans resident.
I care very much for the area. I met a 60-year-old man who, when I first arrived here to look into this, and he had said, I did everything right. I got a job. I bought a home. I raised my kids in that home. They did the same. Now my kids one kid's in Atlanta, another one's in Houston. We're all split apart and we've been wiped out.
Because of the storm.
What do I do? And he's right, and that's unacceptable. So any debate on should we rebuild, should we not, I'll take you on.
Because you're looking at that guy's face.
That's right. That's right.
He deserved better.
That's right.
So is enough being discussed on the political level and the presidential level about this topic? What needs to happen
I think it'll be a big topic in the upcoming elections. And
has it been enough of a big topic?
No, it hasn't been enough. But this place here is a small victory in that direction. It doesn't feel like much of a victory when you look at the overall problem here. And you know, Katrina was a man-made disaster. The misconception is that it was nature. But this is man-made. Decades and decades of erroneous engineering moves, really, really bad, irresponsible moves that I believe government has a responsibility to make right.
Pitt says he hopes that all those homes being built right now will be completed by this time next year. And he also adds he's got plans for an even bigger new housing project for the people of New Orleans, which he will announce very soon. And tomorrow he's back to show us some simple ways that you can maybe save some money and help the environment in your own home. For more information, just go to our website at todayshow.com.
Celebrities often get a bad rap because they attach themselves to causes, and sometimes it seems like they do it for publicity, not for real heartfelt reasons. He seems different because he doesn't seek out the publicity. It's not like he calls you and say, please come down and talk about this. You kind of have to prod him.
I do have to push him. He actually, you know, is remarkable. He's actually kind of a humble man. You never would maybe guess that because he's such a big star, but he's a humble man, and it's clear to me that he's very passionate about this. Now more of our exclusive interview with Brad Pitt. The actor and activist is shining some much-needed light on the city of New Orleans. As you know, the Big Easy is still struggling to recover nearly 2 years after Hurricane Katrina. But Brad Pitt isn't just limiting his efforts to New Orleans. He's also wanting to save the planet and to save you some money all at the same time. Brad, last year you said, if done properly, we can completely get rid of the idea of an energy bill. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. The idea that we pay utility bills is absolutely unnecessary. And, I mean, there's the sun, you feel the breeze, that's been created here, and we got water right out there. Any one of these can be harnessed, and we can integrate ourselves into that ecosystem and not only power our houses, but actually produce energy for other parts of the city. This particular house, the family that will live here will save 75% on the energy bill.
And the savings start with these solar panels.
Our roof line has been positioned where it is at the most optimum position to get the sun.
Pitt and the CEO of Global Green, Matt Peterson, showed us inside the home.
Very sturdily built.
And began showing us simple steps that we can all take.
This home will be outfitted with,
Compact fluorescent light bulbs.
they're now becoming well known.
Absolutely.
Another way to save money and the environment is to use Energy Star rated appliances.
This is the Energy Star logo that everybody can look for. And you can find it in televisions. They're using it across the board for any electrical appliance.
And bedrooms are upstairs? Mm-hmm. And what do you have there? This look like a normal
water
one.
heater.
Okay. What does that mean exactly?
What this does is it makes instant hot water.
You don't have to keep heating the water. The water is not here.
You're not heating massive amounts of water for 24 hours a day.
At first, to go green costs more, but the homeowner gets tremendous return, including health benefits.
This is blue. Why?
We look for a treatment for the wood that would help it fight mold, resist fungus, and really resist termites.
And you're also using non-toxic paints,
Yeah.
which is great for the kids.
It's really amazing, and it's something that we got to be more aware of is the chemicals that are in all the products that we're surrounded by.
Pitt says the quality of life for the family that lives in this home is important.
There's actually a veranda,
That's right,
a terrace actually out here.
in an affordable home.
Why?
Quality of life. But what's interesting about this deck is that it'll be a green roof. Grass helps insulate, and over here we're also simultaneously catching the rainwater.
So this is where the rainwater is caught,
It'll be funneled into here
and that water then will be used for toilets
and the landscaping.
and the landscaping.
So
After it goes through
cut the water
filtering
bill in
system.
half.
And this makes me very proud.
Another step taken towards one of many ambitious
What we're really
goals.
talking about, the utility bill is useless. It's a waste of money. It's unnecessary.
A lot more ideas, and for more information on that, go to Global Green and Global Green. You can go to our website at todayshow.com.